And now to get more discussion onto the story, we're joined in the studio by Mr. Jia Xiudong. He's a senior research fellow from the China Institute of International Studies. Welcome to Asia Today, Mr. Jia. The deployment of the THAAD system has been a major concern for China and Russia, even though Seoul said the location is relatively far from Beijing. Does it make any difference? And in what ways will it affect Beijing's security interests?
Shortly after the announcement of the location for the deployment of THAAD by South Korea and the United States, the Chinese military issued a statement to express its strong opposition to the deployment. That shows that actually the choice of the location or the statement that it is, keeps some distance from to shorten the reach into China doesn't allay the concerns of China at all, because actually for the system itself, one is that it can be used to intercept missiles, and that will actually limit the options for strategic weapons for China. And secondly, which is more important, is the data collected by the long-range radar. And also, what is important is that actually this system can be used as a part of the whole network of missile defense system. So they can, the data collected with this system can be shared with the command and control system of the United States. And so that will affect the effectiveness of the strategic weapons of China and Russia. And that is the concern. And that will actually affect the strategic balance in this region. And certainly that will lead to greater mistrust at the strategic level between China and the United States.
And as we know, Mr. Jia, sanctions haven't been able to curb Pyongyang's nuclear ambitions. So is THAAD the last resort? And can South Korea and the United States truly rely on this defense system to manage tensions on the Korean Peninsula?
Right, sanctions alone have never been enough to curb the nuclear development in the DPRK. We know that the six-party talks on the nuclear issue on the Korean Peninsula have stalled far too long. And during the process, actually, the DPRK developed and tested its nuclear weapons several times, and also improved its missile technologies and carried out several tests. So with sanctions alone, certainly didn't work. And this deployment of THAAD will not also de-escalate the tensions there. Actually, it will increase tensions, because we see that the North Korea has, the DPRK has made strong and stern statement on this. And because for the South Korea and the United States, they would like to make sure that they can deter the threat of nuclear and missiles and nuclear weapons. However, that will make the DPRK feel more vulnerable. So that is the dilemma, actually. So the strengthening of military power for the South Korea and the United States alone will not actually de-escalate the tensions there. It is finally the talk between the two sides and the resumption of six-part talks which will actually bring a chance of reducing the tensions there. However, we don't see any opportunity at this moment for the resumption of the six-party talk. What we see is the strong rhetoric from DPRK, more tests from DPRK, and more show of force by the United States and South Korea.
And we'll certainly keep watching how the situation unfolds. Thank you so much, Mr. Jia Xiudong, for your insight on this.